I'm off to do one of the most challenging things a sibling is asked to do, and one of the most challenging things I've been asked to do or I had to do in the last 12 years. I'm off to bury my sister. And this message is about courage, and this message is about Thanksgiving. And over the last 10 days or so, I have witnessed both in such abundance that words will never describe. When a husband or a child is asked to watch as their mother suffers, that is like not only the most courageous act of love that you can imagine, it's also one of the most heartbreaking. And you wonder how people muster up the courage to fight through situations like this. Now, I recognize on one level, it's because you need to do it. And we as human beings work through things that we need to do. On the other level, there was a gratefulness. There was a thanksgiving for all of the time that they spent together. And I think so often we say things like, we have to do stuff versus we get to do things. And although we all suffered so mightily over these last couple of weeks, we all had the opportunity to deepen our faith and deepen our love for one another, both from a faith and a family perspective. And for that, I will forever be grateful. And the Thanksgivings will never stop. I said this message about courage and Thanksgiving. W.T. Perkaiser, American author, more of a spiritual writer, he has this phrase that says, it's not about what we say about our gifts, but how we use them. That's the true sign of Thanksgiving. My sister had this ability to make everyone feel special. And that ability was her superpower, but that superpower exists in all of us. We just have to muster up the courage to say to someone, you look absolutely fantastic. And usually we think that about people, but we don't say it. You are doing absolutely wonderful at this. She always was able to find that one thing that was in your heart that you thought you were doing really well. She found that in people, and she was so willing to say it to them. I'll end this how I started it. This is the most challenging of times for us as human beings, us as siblings. Yet, we continue to think about the courage it's going to take and the thanksgiving we have for the moments. And so when you have your next challenging moment, remember to be thankful to be in that situation and be grateful for all of the things that led up to that, and have the courage to take that first step, because that first step will push you all the way through. God bless.